What if I told you one of Europe's most underrated countries is hiding some of the most beautiful cities, incredible food, and fairy tale streets you've probably never seen on social media? Most people rush straight to France, Italy, or the Netherlands and completely skip Belgium. But are they making a huge mistake? Belgium is famous for waffles, chocolate, and beer, but that's only scratching the surface. This small country is packed with medieval towns, stunning architecture, peaceful canals, world-famous museums, and some of the friendliest cities in Europe. At the same time, it's also one of the most misunderstood destinations on the continent. So, is Belgium really worth visiting in 2026? Today, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, the hidden gems, how expensive it really is, the biggest mistakes tourists make, and whether Belgium deserves a spot on your travel bucket list. Let's find out. Belgium might look tiny on a map, but don't let its size fool you. Because the country is so compact, you can visit several completely different cities in just a few days. That's one of the biggest reasons travelers love it. You don't need domestic flights or long road trips. Modern trains connect almost every major destination, making it incredibly easy to explore. Most visitors arrive in Brussels because it's the capital and home to one of Europe's busiest airports. At first glance, Brussels can feel like a typical busy European city. But once you start walking around, you'll discover incredible architecture, beautiful parks, historic streets, and one of Europe's most famous public squares. The Grand Place is easily one of the most breathtaking squares in Europe. Surrounded by detailed golden buildings, historic guild halls, and the impressive town hall, it's even more magical after sunset when everything lights up. Many visitors say photos don't do it justice. Just a few minutes away you'll find one of Belgium's strangest attractions, the tiny mannequin pies statue. It's much smaller than most people expect, but seeing tourists gather around it has become part of the experience. While it may seem silly, it's one of Belgium's most famous symbols. If you're interested in art or history, Brussels has plenty to offer. From comic book murals covering entire buildings to museums dedicated to everything from fine art to musical instruments, there's enough to keep you busy for days. But here's something many first-time visitors don't realize. Brussels isn't necessarily the highlight of Belgium. Many travelers actually enjoy cities like Bruges and Ghent even more. Let's talk about Bruges. Walking through Bruges feels like stepping into a fairy tale. Cobblestone streets, horse-drawn carriages, peaceful canals, colorful houses, and centuries-old churches make it one of Europe's most beautiful cities. If you've ever dreamed of visiting a real medieval town, this is probably as close as you'll get. One of the best things to do is simply wander without a plan. Every street seems to lead to another postcard-perfect view. Tiny bridges cross the canals, flowers decorate balconies, and cozy cafes invite you to stop for a coffee or a famous Belgian waffle. If your budget allows, taking a canal boat tour is completely worth it. Seeing Bruges from the water gives you a whole new perspective and helps you appreciate just how charming the city really is. Just be prepared for crowds during the summer months. Bruges is incredibly popular, especially during weekends. If possible, visit early in the morning or stay overnight after most day trippers leave. That's when the city becomes peaceful and almost magical. Now let's move to Ghent. Some travelers say Ghent is everything they hoped Bruges would be, but with fewer crowds. Ghent combines history with modern student life. You'll find medieval castles standing next to trendy cafes, lively restaurants, and beautiful canals filled with boats. Gravenstein Castle is one of the city's highlights. Unlike many castles that have become museums with very little left inside, this one still feels like a fortress. You can climb towers, walk through stone halls, and enjoy panoramic views over the city. In the evening, Ghent transforms completely. Historic buildings light up beautifully, creating one of the most photogenic night scenes in Europe. Another thing people love about Belgium is the food. Let's be honest. Most people immediately think about waffles. Yes, they're amazing. But Belgian waffles are very different from what many people expect. There are two main types: Brussels waffles, which are light and crispy, and Liege waffles, which are sweeter, denser, and made with caramelized sugar that becomes slightly crunchy when cooked. No matter which one you choose, they're both delicious. Then there's Belgian chocolate. Belgium has built a worldwide reputation for producing some of the finest chocolate you'll ever taste. Even small local chocolate shops often make their products fresh every day. Trying handmade pralines is almost a requirement while visiting. And then there are the fries. Many Belgians will proudly tell you they invented French fries. Whether that's completely true or not, one thing is certain: they know how to make them. Thick, crispy, golden fries served in paper cones with dozens of different sauces can be found almost everywhere. Another surprise for visitors is just how many different local dishes Belgium has. From hearty beef stew cooked with Belgian beer to fresh seafood along the coast and delicious pastries in every bakery, there's far more to Belgian cuisine than waffles and chocolate. Now let's talk about cost. Is Belgium expensive? The answer is, it depends. Compared to Switzerland or Norway, Belgium is definitely more affordable. Compared to Portugal or Spain, it can feel noticeably more expensive. Hotels in Brussels are usually the most expensive, while cities like Ghent or Antwerp sometimes offer better value. Public transportation is reasonably priced, especially if you're traveling by train between cities. Food costs also vary. You can easily spend very little by eating at bakeries, local fry shops, or casual cafes. On the other hand, fine dining can become expensive, especially in tourist areas. Overall, Belgium sits somewhere in the middle when it comes to European travel costs. Now let's discuss transportation. One of Belgium's biggest strengths is its train system. The rail network is fast, reliable, and connects nearly every city you'd want to visit. Because distances are short, many train rides take less than an hour. That means you can wake up in Brussels, have lunch in Ghent, spend the afternoon in Bruges, and return the same evening if you want. Renting a car usually isn't necessary unless you're planning to explore small villages or the countryside. Another thing visitors often ask is whether Belgium is safe. Generally speaking, yes. Belgium is considered a safe destination for tourists. Like any major European country, you should stay aware of your surroundings in crowded areas, train stations, and tourist attractions where pickpocketing can occasionally happen. Common sense goes a long way. Now let's talk about something many travel guides forget to mention. Belgium has 3 official languages. Dutch is mainly spoken in the north, French in the south, and German in a small eastern region. That sounds complicated, but don't worry. English is widely spoken in tourist areas, hotels, restaurants, and transportation hubs. Most visitors won't have any communication problems. What about the weather? Belgium's weather is famously unpredictable. You might experience sunshine, clouds, rain, and blue skies all in one afternoon. That's why packing a lightweight rain jacket or small umbrella is always a smart idea, even during summer. The best time to visit is usually from late spring through early autumn, when parks are green, outdoor cafes are busy, and cities feel alive. Christmas is another incredible time to visit because Belgium's Christmas markets are beautiful, especially in Brussels and Bruges, where festive lights and holiday decorations transform the city centers. Now, let's talk about the biggest mistakes tourists make. The first mistake is only visiting Brussels. Belgium has so much more to offer than its capital. The second mistake is rushing through the country in one day. Because Belgium is small, many travelers assume they can see everything in a few hours. But every city has its own personality and deserves time to explore. The third mistake is eating only at restaurants right next to famous attractions. Walking just a few streets away often leads to better food, lower prices, and a much more authentic experience. Finally, many people underestimate Belgium before arriving. They think it's simply a stop between Paris and Amsterdam. Then they leave wishing they had stayed longer. So, is Belgium really worth visiting in 2026? Absolutely. If you're looking for beautiful architecture, delicious food, walkable cities, fascinating history, efficient transportation, and a destination that still feels a little less crowded than some of Europe's biggest hotspots, Belgium deserves a place on your travel list. It may not have the beaches of Greece, the mountains of Switzerland, or the famous landmarks of Italy, but Belgium has something equally special: charm. It's the kind of place where you slow down, enjoy the atmosphere, discover hidden streets, and create memories you didn't expect. Whether you're planning your first European adventure or looking for somewhere different to explore, Belgium is definitely worth considering in 2026. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another travel guide. And let me know down in the comments, have you ever been to Belgium, or is it on your travel bucket list? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.